This is the voice of a scammer who calls herself Mary Alfonso.
Can I have your name, sir?
You're looking at her PC as she's taking calls from people who are looking at her company's pop-ups.
Spell your name to me.
She asks what she describes as a security question.
Can I ask you for security reasons? How old are you?
But the real reason why they ask people this question is that they only target people over 50 years of age. If you're under 50, you get this diagnosis.
And what you can do is that switch the computer off and leave it off for 2 hours. After 2 hours, you can start the computer back on again. It will be fine.
So who exactly are these scammers who only target the over 50 age group?
Critical alert from Microsoft.
They call themselves halotech.net, but they also use payment gateways called Global's MSP and 7 Money Services. And they do all the usual tech support scam stuff.
I'm going to run a security scan on the computer to see exactly what's the problem on the machine. What I want you to do is...
I'm able to monitor what she's typing on her keyboard. She wants him to see a message whenever this dir command finishes. This is what she types. She's so adept and bored with this sort of scam that she spends her time rooting around the victim's computer and will download 1 or 2 files just to see what they are. The victim is completely unaware that she's rooting around his files because she's using software called Supremo Remote, which doesn't warn the victim that his files are being downloaded.
The scan seems to be completed, and if you look on the bottom of the black color box, it says Allurion Trojan detected, security stopped, computer hacked, system at risk. Can you see that?
She will type exactly the same virus message for everybody's machine she accesses.
Is that the machine is being hacked at this moment of time, and there are people who are connected to the computer from overseas. That's the reason why you were facing this problem. If you see here, it says active opens. You have 2099 connections.
These open connections are just business as usual whenever you're surfing the internet. They are no indication of any sort of hackers or infection.
Foreign addresses. These are all those encrypted codes of these hackers who are connected to the computer.
She deliberately chose the Allurion virus because she can now reference a very old Daily Mail article on what the Allurion virus is in another attempt to scare the user.
Now, just because this is a transferable Trojan, sir, there is a warning message which is coming up on a Daily Mail website which says that if you have a Allurion virus on your PC, you will get kicked off internet on Monday. Can you see that? If you have a Allurion virus on your PC, you will get kicked off internet on Monday.
So with her script of scare tactics complete, she will lay out a list of ways to fix the problem, which will cost the victim £300 or £400 to get fixed.
Computer, what I want you to do is that, can you please type in your email address so that we can send you a response email on your email ID? You can type in your email address.
Here she is once again downloading some personal files of one of her victims. She has a nosy at their contents. This all happens as the victim types out his email address and his name in the window behind.
Can you type in your first and your last name, sir?
Once she finally does get a victim, she will ask her boss, who's called Rizwan Khan, exactly which of the 3 payment gateways they should use for this victim. Here they select Eastern Unions, or sometimes it's called Eastern Merchants. But because I've got access to the scammer's PC, I was able to find out who all of the victims were. The rows in black were unsuccessful, and the ones in green, they did manage to get payment. As with another recent video, I've pointed all of these victims to this video and given them an indication about how to get their money back. But I don't like these guys to get away with things scot-free. So when Mary, whose real name is Nimi S. Kumar, was updating her screensaver, I decided to intervene. With no hint of irony, she typed in "May God bless you" as part of her screensaver. And as she was later doodling her name, I thought I'd send Nimi a little message. I have the ability to pop up these messages on scammer machines, and I asked her, do you think Jesus would be pleased with your scams? It took a few seconds for her to react to this message. She immediately messaged Sunil, who's one of the other admins. In a mixture of Hindi and English, she types out, Sunil, I've just seen a message. The message said, do you think Jesus will be pleased by your scams? The message was from that icon. My name was above it too. What icon? The one up on your screen? Yes, then delete it. The other scammer called Sunil wants access to Nimi's machine now. Nimi says, but I've done it. I literally swear the message came. Give me your Supremo. I've changed my screensaver. They initially think that it might have been the customer they just scammed, and Sunil asks Nimi for her own remote support details so that he can look at her PC. But eventually they must have concluded that the machine was somehow compromised. I noticed that Nimi was deleting files as she was preparing to reformat the computer. With the tool that I use to get remote access, I can also lock them out of their computer, and this is exactly what I did. I applied a system lock with a simple message saying, sad really. Although Nimi tried to unlock her machine, she didn't know the password I'd set. End of machine. So although this was one scammer machine down, I still wasn't finished. I wanted to confront the whole organisation. So I called them back to try and figure out how the various victims would approach them to try and get their money back. A few days later, I asked for Mary to phone me back.
Hello, my name is Mary and I'm calling from the Windows support team.
Yes.
Is it Mr. John Williams?
I pretended to be one of their victims so that I could figure out what I needed to say to get my money back.
Right. You went ahead and asked for the money back?
Yes. How can I get my money back?
Can I know the reason why? Can I know the reason why, sir?
Because I now know it's a scam, all of this. And I described what happened to a friend. And I now know that I've been scammed, so I want my money back.
Sir, it's been 1 week. The payment has been done. Did any money was taken out of your card again, or?
No, it wasn't taken out again. It should never have come out in the first place. That's the problem.
I beg your pardon, sir?
No extra money has come out, but I should not have paid the money in the first place.
Is your machine not working fine?
Like I say, I know it was a scam, and I want my money back.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. How come you know it's a scam? That's what I'm asking.
Because I'll tell you why. You lied to me. You said that I had the Illyrian virus, and I didn't. You just typed that out, and I never had such a problem. You lied to me.
Sir, it's not we who called you. You called us.
Doesn't matter who called. You lied to me. You spoke to me, and you lied to me.
I didn't lie to you.
Yes, you did. You said I had Illyrian virus, and I never had that virus. You just typed that out.
Sir, how can I type something on your computer when the things were going on? It was on your machine. How can if I type it, you will see me typing. Sir, that was to go ahead and run an internal directory scan. And I cannot type anything on that
dir/s lists directories. It does not do any scan. It does not scan anything. And if there was something at the bottom of dir/s, that was something that you typed out. I know you did that.
I didn't.
You ran
netstat. Like that.
Did you or did you not run netstat? And you said that the foreign addresses were foreign hackers. Did you or did you not say that to me?
Sir, that's what the computer said. I didn't went ahead and put anything on the machine. That's something which the computer said.
The pop-up looked like it was a virus. I now know it wasn't a virus. It was fake. That's why I want my money back.
How come it's fake when it was saying it's a Windows security warning?
Because it's designed to freeze browsers, as you well know.
Sir, if somebody had went ahead and pulled up your hand saying that you need to call on a number which came up on the screen, and then if you were forced to go ahead and do the payment, and then you were gone ahead and you might be saying
Did
that,
you hear me?
okay,
I know it's fake, and I want my money back.
Clearly, sir.
I know that. Well, how can I get my money back?
Well, sir, I need to go ahead and take the securities out of the computer.
You never put anything on my computer. You put Malwarebytes anti-malware, which I could have downloaded myself. Nothing else.
I went ahead and put Windows Network Security on the machine, sir.
What's it called? There is no such thing as Windows Network Monitor, and she certainly didn't install this software on anyone's PC. She was lying once again.
Security, which we put it on the computer.
There is no extra security on this computer. You are a scammer. There is no way I'm letting a scammer back onto my computer. How do I get my money back?
Now, before going ahead and doing the payment, sir, I made it very clear to you. I have the recorded line with me.
Good.
That if you have a problem, if you want to think about it, you go ahead and think about it. Now, after a week, for someone who went ahead and told you very clearly that you want to think about it, you can think about it, and then you were ready to go for the security system, and then you say, oh, you are a scam. That's not professionalism in any way. So I need to take.
What do you mean professional? You commission JavaScript pop-ups. You do not install anything on anyone's computer. You lie to them when you call up, and you call me not professional. Don't be ridiculous. Now, how do I get my money back?
I didn't lie to anyone. That's the point.
Did you type, you have got an Allurian virus on the command line, yes or no?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. If I type something, it will come up word by word. How can it come the whole line in just one go?
Because when dir/s runs, it buffers what's in the command line, and you only see it when the dir/s completes. We both know that, and would you stop lying to me? Now, how do I get my money back?
I'm not going ahead and lying to you, sir. I will proceed with the refund, and I have no problem in that, but I need the securities back off your computer.
There is no security on here. I had an expert look at this. The only thing that you put on was Malwarebytes anti-malware, nothing else.
Sir, we are technicians too. Anyways, I'm going ahead and proceeding with the refund policy, sir. And as I told you very clearly on that day also, change of mind or someone said something, there is no refund policy for that. So we will be disconnecting the security system from our side. There are internal securities which is working through Hello Tech. In this case, if the machine doesn't work or the computer doesn't work in any situation, we will not be responsible for whatever the problem we are going to face on the computer after this.
There never was a problem, so that's fine. So how can you refund the money?
It will be refunded in next 7 working days.
Nimi, have you anything to say?
I beg your pardon?
Nimi Kumar, have you anything to say to me?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able to understand.
You understand perfectly because your real name is Nimi S. Kumar.
I'm sorry, sir, I didn't understand that.
What's your real name? Because it's not Mary Alfonso.
It is.
You're lying again, Nimi. Nimi, did you or did you not type that I had an Allurion virus? You've gone really quiet.
I am here only, sir.
It's a yes or a no. Did you or did you not type that?
Sir, as I mentioned it very clearly, there's no use to argue about it.
Yes or no?
I'm saying it very clearly. No, I didn't, sir. Because
You're
if
lying.
I type something,
You're lying. I've
what?
recorded you typing it.
Sir,
Nimi.
I have the recording too.
But I have the view of your desktop
Fine, sir.
and your keyboard,
Okay.
and you typed it out.
Okay. Okay, sir. I go ahead and transfer this call to
To
one of my seniors.
who are
You
you
have
going
a
to
word
transfer
with
it?
them.
Is it Rizwan
You
or
will,
Sunil?
you have a word with him.
Who?
Talk to him.
Who? Sunil? Rizwan? Who?
You
Who?
you will know about it, sir. Wait.
You won't even tell me that. Yeah.
Thank you for holding a line to being transferred to the senior officer. My name is John, sir. Hi.
No, it's not. Is it Sunil or Rizwan? Who am I talking to?
I think you got a wrong name, sir. Then
Well, I know everybody who's in your organisation. Is it Bridge?
that's really...
Is it Nimi?
Sorry.
Is it Sunil? Rizwan? Who is it? Who am I talking to?
Oh, I don't think so, sir. All right. So I think you paid the money on 11th of October. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Right. And we have already refunded your payment back to your card as you requested on the recorded line, sir.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
So anyways, what else you want now?
Right. I'm going to get every single person who you have scammed to ring you up in the next few days. Will you promise to refund them without any argument?
Sure, sir. You can call them if they think that we have not done any work on their computer, then we will refund the payment if there are any problem with the computers there.
So it remains to be seen. I have contacted the victims of this scam, pointed them to this video, and asked them to get in touch to get their money back. If you enjoy these videos and can possibly support me, I have a link to Patreon below and here. Don't forget to subscribe if you want future updates and hit the bell icon for notifications. I'm also on Twitter at JimBrowning11. And finally, thanks for watching.